Hey everyone, good afternoon. Is it a lazy afternoon? Coffee time? I'll try to make it faster. All right, I'll quickly introduce. I'm the founder of MiraStackLabs, Private Limited. Who? Okay, so before I introduce the organization, I'll introduce my team member, Mr. Abhijit Jadhav. He has joined hands with me to start the company, and he joins us from Disney Hotstar. I am Shiva. I took an exit from NPCI, National Payments Corporation of India, which is the inventor of UPI, which is also a brainchild of RBI. How many of you use UPI here? Excellent. How many of you are tired of the internet here? Internet is working? Flaky? No? Right? I lived that life for 5 years. So we're talking about sovereign data centers, right? So quick introduction again. So I exited NPC as a deputy CTO, and we were building first the data centers, then we modernized the data centers, then we built the AI platforms, and then I took an exit. So quickly now I'll introduce the organization. What is MiraStackLabs? Familiar with this infinity? How many of you are not familiar with this infinity? Okay, excellent. So that's good news. DevOps, the 8 legs, all clear. How many of you operate out of data centers here? Public clouds, AWS, GCP, Azure. Have you ever experienced what does an air-gapped environment look like, which does not have internet to it, right? So fundamentally, our company is building an agentic AI-driven, air-gapped, sovereign platform for platforms. In other words, we are the mothership which can run AI without internet. So how many of you are already started using AI, building using AI? How many of you are using the open source models? Excellent. What if we scale that to a population scale? So no more taxonomy, right? No more rate limits. No more worry of our sensitive data going out. No more worry of, hey, what did this particular agent pick up and send it to some cloud which is beyond our control? Now again, if we are talking about the regulated entities, very sensitive data, right? How many of you are okay with your payments data getting into some random data center, probably which is not in your control? How many of you are happy showing your UPI transaction history here? Excellent. I am not. Okay, so that's why the silent problems, what the regulated entities which have restricted internet access are, sensitive data cannot leave the sovereign networks. And in these regulated entities, we don't have the power of public clouds. We have to bring a lot of heterogeneous tools, a lot of hardware comes from different vendors in terms of service. Storage is coming from someone else, network is coming from someone else, then the orchestration is coming from someone else, and now the new world of AI, right? Now what if we try to solve it, try to solve the entire DevOps chain using agentic AI, but the AI models are in your data center and you're not shipping your sensitive data out. Now can you think of this power? Where you need not redact your data, you need not redact any PII, any financial data, because the AI model is running natively in your own data center, right? So that's exactly where we started with the last leg in the DevOps, called as observability. Introducing MiraStack. Mirador stands for watchtower, and it's a stack, okay? Hashtag radar. How many of you are aware of RED metrics? SREs. How many of you have burnt your time in battling outages here? I can probably raise my leg as well. Okay. I've spent more than half of my life in outages, handling situations, on calls. How many of you are happy seeing an outage happening in the middle of a movie and you're probably having good fun time? And how many of you have carried laptops to fun places? Fair enough. So rate, which is the volume, transaction volume which is coming in, or the API requests that are happening. Errors, duration as in latency. Industry standard, right? So A is anomaly. So first thing first, open telemetry is the open standard for observability now, right? It is backed by Linux Foundation. The second most popular project on CNCF after Kubernetes. So in open telemetry, what we did, the first thing is we contributed anomaly score computation in near real time, and it has been accepted and there in the open telemetry GitHub, not in our GitHub, in open telemetry's GitHub for the last 6 months. Give it a shot. It's just a processor. Take the latest contrib, configure, the README document is there, 8 parameters, play around, configure your machine learning pipeline and see the magic happening. It emits 2 labels. One is the anomaly score, second one is it anomalous or not. But why all this? How many of you are okay with just someone saying, hey, someone is at the door? Just think, you get a message on your phone, someone is at the door. Will you be worried? Will you be? Okay? I'll not be. I'm probably expecting some guests, right? What if the same message comes at night 2 a.m.? Worrisome, right? So the context. A person being at the door is not any threatening, but at night 2 a.m., yeah, definitely it's anomalous. So in observability, anomaly and trend is more important than standard static rules. Agree? Okay. The second one, how many of you have performed root cause analysis after an outage? 1000 गाली खाने के बाद suspend हुए हो? Suspend किए हो? Have you suspended someone for a wrong act? Okay. How many of you have ended up with a wrong RCA and later realizing it? Agree? So the industry standard for root cause analysis is 5 whys. You keep asking the same question in like a chain, 1, 2, 3. Hey, what happened? Then why it happened? Then why it happened? So why did this happen? So by the 5th why, generally we arrive to the root cause. Agree? Yes? No? Yes? No? Okay, are you guys with me? Okay, I thought you guys were excited for demos. We'll get there. We'll get there. So what we did is, we did the airgapped and we brought in the Gen AI. So yeah, time's up, so I got to wrap up fast. What you're seeing right now on the screen is live commentary. We have put this at the booth. So I'm going to stop this boring because you can catch me up there. But what I'm going to excite you is, how many of you are using ChatGPT? Claude, any GPT-based, chat-based? What if I tell you that in the same sovereign air-gapped observability environment, now you can just ask, hey Mira, perform an RCA on FinTrans simulator. And here the service is selected, right? And shoot it, there you go. Just kicked in. It's an agentic AI platform, and by the way, everything is running on the Mac Studio here, the box here. It's not going to internet. Proof here. You can see the GPU is it here. Here are the logs. Let me know if I need to increase the font for the people sitting at the back. You can see the GPU is now at full utilization, and you can see my prompt going here. There are iterations. What we have done is, we have built an algorithm. We have open sourced the algorithm without the AI module. So fundamentally, we are algorithm first, statistics first, and then relations first. Microservices architecture, A is dependent on B, B is dependent on C, C is dependent on some D, D is dependent on A. Kind of a deadlock, right? But yeah, it's pretty much fair. It happens in microservices environment. So we also create the topology on the fly. We bring in all that. Go to our GitHub, so you will see a small QR code here. You can scan it. You will see our GitHub. You'll find Mirador-core. The algo without the AI casual analysis is already open source. It has been there for close to 8 to 9 months now, because we use the same chain to analyze outages in UPI. Yeah, at UPI scale, which is population scale. Okay, it's going to take time. You can see the agentic AI kicking in, all the tools kicking in, right? So for the same reason, we kept one of the things already done here. So give it a second. Okay, so fundamentally it will generate a full root cause analysis. Oh, there you go. We have it here. So you can see this is an RCA which has been performed already. It's clearly saying Y1, Y2, and Y3. And then how is the effect cascading? What are the data points? It's clearly mentioning the data points with timestamps and recommendations. Yes, done. That's it. So any further questions, you can come to the booth, I05, right? 5i RCA, live commentary I've already shown. These are some of the contributions. I05 catches there. Thank you, folks.